It might shock you, but the drink you reach for every single day, thinking it's harmless, could actually be slowly destroying your kidneys. Imagine sipping something you believe is safe, only to find out later it was quietly setting you up for kidney disease. Right now in the US, about 1 in 3 adults are at risk of kidney problems. Even more alarming, many don't know it until it's too late. Kidney disease often develops in silence, without pain, without obvious warning signs. And once the damage is done, it's usually permanent. Why does this matter? Because what you drink can either protect your kidneys or push them toward failure. Sugary sodas, so-called healthy juices, even popular energy drinks, they can all overload your kidneys, raise your blood pressure, and trigger dangerous conditions like diabetes and kidney stones. So let me ask you, what if the very drink you think is safe is the one putting your kidneys at risk? Here's the good news. Protecting your kidneys doesn't require expensive supplements or complicated treatments. In fact, it starts with something simple, knowing which drinks to avoid and what to replace them with. In today's video, I'll reveal the 8 common drinks you should stay away from if you want to keep your kidneys strong and healthy, plus some tasty, kidney-friendly alternatives you can enjoy instead. Everything I share with you is backed by science, carefully fact-checked, and reviewed by trusted medical professionals. For those of you who are new here, my name is Dr. Mattheus. Welcome to Kidney Health 365, the channel where we help seniors protect their kidneys and live healthier, longer lives. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our newest health updates. And stay with me until drink number 5, because most people think it's safe, but the truth will surprise you. All right, let's dive right in and uncover the first drink that can silently harm your kidneys. Fruit punch often looks refreshing, colorful, and even healthy because it says fruit right on the label. Many of us grew up believing it's good for the body, especially for kids and even seniors. Real fruit juice can provide vitamins like vitamin C that support the immune system and overall health. But here's the catch. Most store-bought fruit punches barely contain real fruit. Instead, they're loaded with added sugar and artificial flavors. A single 12-ounce glass can pack around 40 grams of sugar. That's almost twice what the American Heart Association recommends for seniors in a whole day. When sugar floods your bloodstream, your kidneys have to work overtime to filter it out. Over the years, this strain raises the risk of high blood pressure, diabetes, and kidney damage. For someone already at risk of kidney disease, it's like pouring fuel on the fire. So what can you do instead? If you love fruit drinks, make your own at home. Use whole fruits, add some water, and skip the added sugar. Even better, enjoy whole fruits directly. The natural fiber helps slow sugar absorption and supports digestion. If you do buy juice, look for labels that say 100% fruit juice, no added sugar, and keep it to a small glass. About 4 ounces is plenty. Want a little variety? Try mixing sparkling water with a splash of real orange or cranberry juice. You still get the flavor without all the sugar, and the fizz makes it fun to drink. Another option is blending fresh berries with water and ice for a homemade fruit cooler that's both refreshing and kidney-friendly. A quick precaution here. If you're taking certain medications, like for blood pressure or diabetes, always check with your doctor before making big changes to your diet, even with natural juices. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Do you still drink fruit punch or store-bought juice? Or have you tried making your own at home? Share your experience in the comments below. Up next, we're moving from sweet fruit drinks to one of America's biggest guilty pleasures, soda. You might think one can a day won't hurt, but the truth will surprise you. Let's take a closer look. Soda may taste good, feel refreshing, and give you that quick pick-me-up. For many people, it's tied to happy memories, backyard barbecues, summer picnics, or just relaxing with friends. On the surface, it feels harmless, like just another drink to quench your thirst. But here's the truth. Sodas are loaded with sugar, artificial additives, and sometimes caffeine. A single 16-ounce soda can pack 40 to 50 grams of sugar. That's more than most seniors should have in an entire day. When that sugar hits your bloodstream, your kidneys work overtime to filter it, and over time, this constant strain can lead to high blood pressure, kidney stones, and even chronic kidney disease. On top of that, darker sodas often contain phosphorus additives. Unlike the natural phosphorus found in fruits or vegetables, these additives are absorbed much faster by your body, putting an extra burden on weakened kidneys. So what's the risk if you keep soda in your daily routine? Studies show that people who drink the most soda have up to a 23% higher risk of developing kidney stones. And for seniors with kidney disease, the extra phosphorus can speed up kidney damage and even double the risk of dialysis. If you also live with high blood pressure or diabetes, soda makes those conditions harder to control, creating a dangerous cycle. Here's the good news. You don't have to give up that bubbly sensation you enjoy. Try sparkling water with a squeeze of lemon or lime. It's refreshing, hydrates your body, and gives you the fizz without the sugar crash. If you want something with a little flavor, try unsweetened iced herbal tea or kombucha, which gives you natural probiotics and a tangy kick. A fun variation. Mix sparkling water with just a splash of 100% fruit juice, like cranberry or orange. You still get sweetness and flavor, but at only a fraction of the sugar. Another trick is adding fresh cucumber or berries to your water for a natural infusion that feels special. One quick precaution: if you have diabetes or advanced kidney disease, avoid sodas altogether, even diet sodas. Artificial sweeteners may look like a safer choice, but studies suggest they can still impact blood pressure and kidney function over time. Next, let's talk about a drink that's marketed as giving you energy and focus, but in reality, it can stress your heart, your nerves, and yes, your kidneys. Let's dive into energy drinks. Energy drinks promise quick energy, sharper focus, and better performance. The cans look exciting, the ads are persuasive, and for many people, they feel like the perfect solution when you're tired. But here's what's really inside those flashy cans: massive amounts of sugar, sodium, and caffeine. A single 16-ounce energy drink often has over 54 grams of sugar. That's more than double what most seniors should consume in a whole day. Add to that up to 350 milligrams of sodium and as much caffeine as 2 or 3 cups of coffee, and you've got a recipe for kidney stress. Why is this dangerous? Sugar spikes your blood glucose, forcing your kidneys to filter harder. Sodium raises your blood pressure, putting extra strain on your kidneys' delicate blood vessels. And caffeine dehydrates you, which means your kidneys have to work overtime to keep your fluids balanced. Over time, this combination increases the risk of kidney stones, high blood pressure, and even kidney failure. In fact, doctors have reported cases where people who drank energy drinks daily developed acute kidney failure in just a few weeks. Their kidney function improved once they stopped, but not everyone is that lucky. So, what's the safer way? If you need a pick-me-up, try herbal teas like peppermint, ginseng, or yerba mate. These contain natural compounds that boost alertness without overwhelming your kidneys. Or make a smoothie with fruits like bananas and berries. They provide natural sugars, hydration, and potassium, which actually helps your kidneys. A great variation is ginger tea with a little honey and lemon. It gently lifts your energy, supports digestion, and hydrates you without the sugar crash. Another option? Try adding chia seeds to lemon water. As they soak, they create a natural gel that helps you stay energized and hydrated longer. Now, one special warning. If you already have high blood pressure, heart disease, or kidney disease, energy drinks should be avoided completely. Even small amounts can push your body into dangerous territory. Up next, we'll look at a type of soda that many people think is safer because it has no sugar. But here's the shocking truth. Diet sodas may actually harm your kidneys just as much, or even more, than regular sodas. Stay tuned. Diet sodas may look like the healthier choice. No sugar, no calories, same familiar taste. That sounds like a win, right? But here's the catch. What makes diet sodas sweet isn't sugar at all. It's artificial sweeteners like aspartame, saccharin, or sucralose. These chemicals trick your taste buds but don't truly fool your body. Studies show that people who drink diet sodas daily actually have a higher risk of weight gain, diabetes, and yes, kidney problems. So, how does this affect your kidneys? Artificial sweeteners may disrupt the way your body processes glucose and can raise your blood pressure over time. Plus, just like regular sodas, diet sodas often contain phosphorus in the form of phosphoric acid. This extra phosphorus makes your kidneys more acidic, raising the risk of kidney stones and faster kidney decline. One long-term study even found that people who drank 2 or more Diet Colas a day had double the risk of chronic kidney disease compared to those who avoided them. That's a big warning sign we can't ignore. So, what's a better choice? If you crave the fizz, reach for sparkling water. Add a splash of lemon or lime for natural flavor. You can even mix in a small amount of 100% fruit juice to give it a sweet taste without the harmful chemicals. Another option is to make your own soda at home. Just add slices of orange, cucumber, or fresh herbs like mint to sparkling water for a refreshing, kidney-safe drink. Here's a special note. If you already have kidney disease, cutting out diet sodas completely is one of the best decisions you can make for your health. Even occasional drinking can add up over time. Now I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever switched from regular soda to diet soda thinking it was healthier? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. And coming up next, what about those sweet iced teas and flavored coffees that we all love in the summer? They might look innocent, but they could be doing serious damage to your kidneys. Let's uncover the truth in the next section. Do you remember back in the introduction, I promised that at number 5 we'd uncover one of the most surprising kidney hazards hiding in plain sight? Well, here it is. Sweetened tea and coffee. Drinks most of us enjoy every single day, but when loaded with sugar and additives, they can quietly wear down your kidneys. On the surface, tea and coffee sound like healthy picks. They're natural, they're comforting, and they even contain antioxidants. But here's the problem. Once you add all the sugar, creamers, syrups, or whip on top, that simple drink turns into a kidney stress test. A 12-ounce sweet tea can hold nearly 30 grams of sugar. That's almost the same as a can of soda. And those flavored coffee drinks? Some can reach over 400 calories, packed with sugar and unhealthy fats. So, what happens inside your body? First, the sugar spikes your blood glucose levels, which forces your kidneys to work harder to filter it out. Over time, this can lead to insulin resistance and diabetes, one of the top causes of kidney failure in America. Second, both tea and coffee contain caffeine, which acts as a diuretic. That means they make you urinate more, pulling water out of your body. When dehydration becomes a pattern, your kidneys pay the price. Add high blood pressure from too much caffeine, and you've got a triple threat. Now, does this mean you have to give up tea or coffee completely? Not at all. In fact, plain black coffee or unsweetened tea in moderation can actually support your health. The trick is to enjoy them without all the extras. Brew your tea at home and skip the sugar, or sweeten it naturally with a slice of lemon. For coffee, try drinking it black, or add just a dash of milk without flavored syrups. Even better, switch to herbal teas like peppermint, ginger, or chamomile. They hydrate, soothe digestion, and are naturally caffeine-free. But here's a word of caution. If you're already on medications for high blood pressure or heart issues, too much caffeine can interfere with how your body responds. Always check with your doctor about what's safe for you. And coming up next, we'll tackle an even bigger concern: alcohol. Most people know heavy drinking isn't great for the liver, but did you realize it could quietly double your risk of kidney disease? Stick with me, because the facts might surprise you. Alcohol, a drink that many people enjoy at family gatherings, celebrations, or just to relax after a long day. In small amounts, it may feel harmless, even helpful for social connection. But when it comes to your kidneys, alcohol can quietly cause more damage than you think. Here's why. Your kidneys have a delicate job, keeping the right balance of water, minerals, and waste in your body. Alcohol works against that balance in several ways. First, it acts as a diuretic. It makes you urinate more, which quickly dehydrates your body. And as we've talked about before, repeated dehydration puts stress on your kidneys, making it harder for them to do their work. Second, alcohol raises blood pressure. High blood pressure is one of the leading causes of kidney disease in the U.S. Over time, those tiny blood vessels inside your kidneys can become stiff and damaged. And here's another connection. Alcohol harms your liver, and when the liver struggles, toxins build up in your blood. Guess what has to filter those toxins out? Your kidneys. That double burden can set the stage for kidney failure. Now let's talk about heavy or binge drinking. Having more than 4 to 5 drinks in just 2 hours can cause what's called acute kidney injury, a sudden drop in kidney function. Sometimes, this means dialysis is needed to get you stable again, and even if your kidneys bounce back, they may not fully recover, leaving behind long-term weakness. So what's the safe limit? Experts recommend that men stick to no more than 1 to 2 drinks a day, and women, especially those over 65, no more than 1 drink a day. Remember, 1 drink means a 12-ounce beer, a 5-ounce glass of wine, or a 1.5-ounce shot of liquor. But keep in mind, most glasses and cans today are oversized, so it's easy to drink more than you realize. If you enjoy alcohol but want to protect your kidneys, here are some simple swaps. Choose light beer or dry wine instead of sugary cocktails. Always eat a meal when drinking. It slows absorption and protects your organs. And for the best choice, replace some of those drinks with sparkling water flavored with lemon or a splash of natural juice. That way, you stay hydrated and still feel refreshed. A word of caution: if you already have kidney disease, high blood pressure, or liver problems, even small amounts of alcohol might be too much. Talk with your doctor to understand what's safe for you. Up next, we'll talk about something that surprises almost everyone: yogurt drinks. Yes, something many people consider healthy can actually load your kidneys with hidden sugars and cause real trouble. You won't want to miss this one. Yogurt drinks. At first glance, they sound like a smart, healthy choice. After all, yogurt has probiotics, calcium, and protein, things we often hear are good for our digestion and bones. And yes, in their natural form, those benefits are real. But here's the catch. Not all yogurt drinks are created equal. Many of the low-fat or flavored versions lining store shelves can be surprisingly harmful to your kidneys. Let's look at why. To make low-fat yogurt taste good, companies often add extra sugar. And we're not talking just a little. A single cup of low-fat yogurt drink can pack over 40 grams of sugar. That's more than your entire recommended daily limit in one sitting. High sugar means your kidneys have to filter more glucose from your blood. Over time, this overload increases your risk of kidney stones and weakens kidney function. But it doesn't stop there. Excess sugar also affects how your kidneys handle calcium. Too much sugar can reduce calcium reabsorption, leading to more calcium in your urine. And when calcium levels rise in urine, it sets the perfect stage for painful kidney stones. On top of that, some commercial yogurt drinks contain preservatives, artificial flavorings, and even phosphorus additives, all of which can add extra strain to your kidneys. So, what's the better way? If you love yogurt, choose plain, full-fat versions with no added sugar. Then add your own toppings: fresh fruit like blueberries or strawberries, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or even a few crushed nuts. This way, you control the sweetness and boost the nutrition at the same time. Here's another idea. Make your own yogurt or kefir at home. It's easier than most people think. Homemade versions are not only budget-friendly, but also richer in probiotics without the hidden sugars. Plus, you'll know exactly what's in your drink. Now, an important reminder: if you already have kidney disease or diabetes, even natural sugar from fruit should be enjoyed in moderation. Always talk with your doctor or dietitian about what's right for you. Now that we've gone through all 7 common drinks that can harm your kidneys, I want to give you something extra. In the next part, we'll talk about simple daily habits, small steps you can take every single day to keep your kidneys strong and your body healthy. Think of it as your kidney-friendly lifestyle guide. Stay with me, because these tips could change the way you drink water and other beverages forever. Sports drinks. They're marketed as the ultimate solution for energy, hydration, and quick recovery. Bright colors, bold labels and promises of electrolytes make them seem like the healthier alternative to soda. And yes, in certain cases, like extreme exercise or marathon running, they can help replace sodium and potassium lost through heavy sweating. But for most people, especially seniors, these drinks may do more harm than good to your kidneys. Here's why. Most sports drinks are loaded with added sugar, sometimes as much as 34 grams in a single bottle. That's nearly 9 teaspoons of sugar, which quickly spikes blood sugar levels and forces your kidneys to work overtime filtering it out. On top of that, many of these drinks contain high levels of sodium. While sodium is necessary in small amounts, too much can raise blood pressure, constrict blood vessels in your kidneys, and increase the risk of kidney disease. The danger doesn't stop there. Many sports drinks also contain artificial colors and preservatives, some of which may irritate your kidneys over time. And don't be fooled by the electrolyte boost claim. If you're not sweating excessively through high-intensity exercise, you don't need all that extra sodium and sugar. For seniors, this can become a hidden trap, worsening conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, or kidney disease. So what's the better choice? If you want to stay hydrated, nothing beats plain water. For a little extra flavor, you can add a slice of lemon, cucumber, or even a sprig of mint. If you truly need an electrolyte boost, say after gardening on a hot day, try coconut water. It's naturally rich in potassium and magnesium, but without the harmful additives found in most sports drinks. Here's a tip. Make your own healthy electrolyte drink at home. Mix water with a splash of lemon juice, a pinch of natural sea salt, and a teaspoon of honey. It gives you a gentle electrolyte balance without overwhelming your kidneys. Now, an important note. If you already have kidney disease or are on dialysis, avoid sports drinks altogether unless your doctor specifically recommends them. The high potassium and sodium can be dangerous in these cases. So, let me ask, have you been drinking sports drinks after light activities, thinking they're helping your health? Or have you already tried swapping them out for natural alternatives like coconut water? Comment below, and let's learn from each other. Now that we've uncovered 8 drinks that can silently harm your kidneys, let's turn the page. In the next section, I'll share simple kidney-friendly daily habits. Practical tips you can use every single day to protect your kidneys and stay energized without relying on these risky drinks. Trust me, you won't want to miss this part. Now that we've talked about the 8 drinks that can harm your kidneys, let's balance things out with some simple daily habits that can keep your kidneys strong. These aren't complicated changes. You don't need expensive products or fancy diets. Just a few smart adjustments can go a long way. First, stay hydrated the right way. Plain water is still the best choice. Aim for small sips throughout the day instead of drinking large amounts all at once. This helps your kidneys filter waste steadily without overwhelming them. Second, practice mindful drinking. Before you grab a bottle, pause for a second and ask, is this drink going to help my kidneys or hurt them? This one small question can save you from a lot of hidden sugars and chemicals. Third, check the labels. Many drinks that look harmless, like flavored water or bottled teas, may still have added sugar, sodium, or artificial sweeteners. Take a quick look at the nutrition facts. If the sugar or sodium is high, put it back. Fourth, balance your electrolytes naturally. Instead of sports drinks, choose foods rich in potassium and magnesium like bananas, spinach, and nuts. Pair them with water, and you'll stay hydrated without straining your kidneys. Fifth, keep a routine. Try drinking a glass of water after waking up, before meals, and in the evening. Having a schedule makes it easier to stay hydrated without relying on unhealthy beverages. And here's the big takeaway. Protecting your kidneys isn't about perfection. It's about progress, choosing water more often, watching your sugar intake, and building habits that feel natural and sustainable. So, now that you've learned which drinks to avoid and which habits to adopt, let's bring everything together. In the conclusion, I'll remind you of the key lessons from today, explain why it's urgent to start making changes now, and share how you can take the next step toward better kidney health. We've covered a lot today, from the 8 drinks that can slowly damage your kidneys to the daily habits that can help protect them. The key message is simple. Cut back on harmful drinks, choose water and natural alternatives, and keep your kidneys working strong for years to come. But here's why you can't wait. Kidney problems often progress silently. By the time symptoms show up, the damage may already be severe and difficult to reverse. That's why the small choices you make starting today truly matter. And let me encourage you, you have the power to do this. Even one simple change, like swapping soda for water or brewing your own tea at home, can set you on a better path. Step by step, these choices add up, and your kidneys will thank you. So here's what I'd like you to do next. Write down the 8 drinks we discussed and keep that list on your fridge or near your dining table. And tomorrow, start your day with a glass of water before anything else. These 2 small actions are easy but powerful. Of course, remember, everything we've shared is for educational purposes. This is not medical advice. Always consult your doctor or a qualified health professional before making major changes to your diet, especially if you already have kidney issues or other health conditions. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to Kidney Health 365 and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future updates. And before you go, check out the video on your screen right now. It reveals the common foods in your kitchen that might be harming your kidneys even more than these drinks. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.